What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Internet Computer. There's a few things with Internet Computer that are quite interesting. Fundamentally, they were one of the most hyped projects, huge backers, huge players in the tech space. So I want to actually take a look at what's been happening with Internet Computer and review its potential for success. And you guys can decide, is it going to be a good investment or not? Let me know what you think in the comments below by the end of this video. Before I get into that, I open up the spreadsheet. So these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel, prices of recording versus all-time highs, the highs of the previous bull cycle. Had you invested $100 into each of them when I released videos about them, and you sold at the right time, you've been in profit for 123 grand from a $2,600 investment. If, however, you were still holding all the crypto, you'd be in profit for 9.8K. That is the difference between cashing out at the right time and holding all the way down. If you guys want to see the coins I'm buying up right now in the bear cycle, the ones I think are going to have the crazy gains, the ones I think are going to do the 40Xs, the 50, the 100Xs, then come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share everything I'm doing right now. Obviously, I bought coins during this bear cycle. I'm looking at adding to the positions I've already got, as well as buying a few new cryptos along the way. And those are ones I believe are going to have very, very, very strong gains in the next bull cycle. So if you want to see what they are, guys, you're going to take some work out of it for yourselves. Go to the site, read through it, and if it resonates with you, I look forward to seeing you there. So, Internet Computer. Currently priced at $6.12, and I have not seen a chart look this bad, other than, I guess, to be fair, I spoke about Chaya Network earlier as well. Chaya Networks looks god-awful, but this is bad. I mean, they had a decent sort of pump-ish around the sort of around the September period, but when everything started riding high in that sort of November time frame, they didn't do anything. They continued going down. And as you can see from comments around the side, there's a real range of sentiment behind it. You know, some people saying terrible project. Also, they're funding smear campaigns. That's in reference to what's been happening recently with regards to the Ava Labs, which I've covered. And again, that's very much a he said, she said sort of deal right now. So it can only go off of what you believe. Internet Computer has a market cap of 1.56 billion. About half the tokens are out right now. Got solid backers, solid backers. You're looking at Electric Capital, Venbushi, Hashkey, Andreessen Horowitz, Multicoin Capital as well. And it's aspirational as hell. There's no doubt about it. You know, they're looking to build, you know, the most efficient Web3 smart contract system around. They actually have got operational costs which are very, very affordable as well. You know, smart contract memory of, you know, basically 46 cents per gigabyte per month, which is damn affordable. And, you know, they are actually smashing in terms of the speed with which transactions go through. They're pushing on stuff like internet identity. I hate that. I've spoken about that 1,000,001 times. I'm really not a fan of that. They're also pushing on the sort of emit less CO2. So they're making sure that they're seen to be a being ran in the right way. And they are partnered with some amazing people. And I'll talk about that in a sec. But actually, one thing I wanted to update people on, spoke about Norigo recently. Norigo are absolutely smashing it. So their pre-sale's coming up on the 14th of September. But I wanted to let people know about the Telegram group, because at the moment they've been running the Telegram group and doing quizzes pretty much I think every goddamn day. But they've done over 2.5 BNB worth of giveaways so far for people that are participating in the quizzes, winning the quizzes. So guys, you really want to check this out, because this is free money, and if you're good at quizzes, this is free money, right? So go check their Telegram. The Telegram link is on their site, norigo.fun. Join up, because like I said, the quizzes are very, 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 very regular, and pretty much every time, I think it's been a quarter of a BNB every single quiz. That's good money for having a bit of fun, and the community is growing very nicely, and everyone is, I've been on the Telegram group and diving around it. Everyone's very happy there, and they're all enjoying the sort of spirit of the whole purpose of this, which is have fun with everyone, earn some money, participate in the quizzes, and they're absolutely killing it. And I think pre-sale, I think I said pre-sale 14th. I think it's 14th of September. Target pre-sale is 14th of September. And I can see this being doing very, very well. They put up a blog recently as well. So about the pre-sale, so it's going live soon. And I really recommend people take a look at this and dive deep into this, because you can earn yourself some free crypto. You can start having fun, and it's an opportunity as well to connect with multiple people online that are naturally in the crypto space. Don't underestimate the value of that, because everyone in their Telegram are having chats and talking about stuff, and that's valuable. Because you can watch 1,000,001 YouTube videos, but actually interacting with other people that are in the space, you'll start learning more, and you'll profit more from the knowledge you pick up in these kind of groups. Plus, again, free crypto. So guys, go check it out. Like I said, is norigo.fun is the site. I'll put the link in the description, and check out their Telegram, because like I said, they're doing quizzes all the time, and you can win some decent money. So worth a go, guys. Right, back to Internet Computer now. I want to look at the ICP token. Actually, firstly, talk about how it works when it loads. So the Internet Computer blockchain works and explores its technology, open source repositories, in-depth video academy sessions, which I like. I think that's a good way of doing things, because it helps, again, people learn. The white papers and publications and long-form deep dives. So they talk about system nervous system, which is the autonomous tokenized governance system that controls ICP. So it's completely open, permissionless, and decentralized. Now that for me is a good thing. It means it's less manipulated, because we do see that. I really hate internet identity, so I'm not going to dive into that, because I can't stand it as a concept. So Internet Computer, the last original Layer 1 blockchain project, has launched a revolutionary public network that provides a limitless environment for smart contracts that run at web speed, serve web, scale, and reduce compute costs by 1,000,000 times or more. That's a big thing. Think how many tech companies need their actual computing costs reduced. And there is a legitimate potential here for this to do very, very well when you factor in who's partnered with these. So in terms of the people that are integrated with the Internet Computer, because they've got the Internet Computer Association, the whole thing is about expand the powers of the superpowers of the internet. The internet's a public network that connects everybody and everything. The Internet Computer extends the public internet so that they can also host smart contracts. So they're looking to underpin all of Web3. That's it. And when you look at the the fact that they are defined as an infinite blockchain. And then you look at the people that are involved. I mean, they're saying some of the sharpest minds previously at world-leading institutions are contributing. You're talking Apple, you're talking Google, IBM, Microsoft, Goldman Sachs. That's Harvard, Amazon, Twitter, Citi, Coinbase, ETH Zurich, Verizon. These are literally the biggest companies in the world. And they have some of the biggest investors in the world, and that matters. And the ecosystem is beginning to grow. It's not amazing, but when you actually see the data centers that they've got up and running, which I find quite incredible, because the data centers are hosting the node machines, but they've got data centers up and running in and you can see they've already onboarded at least 9 places that are operating the node machines. And then on top of that, they've already deployed tens of millions of dollars to install these node machines. The that participate in this are taking this seriously, along with Internet Computer. I am really, really intrigued to see how this goes. Now, there are a few things with Internet Computer that we do have to talk about that are the negatives as well. So first of all, look, we saw a sort of market dump from Internet Computer, and it did appear as though that came from the team themselves. That seemed to, there was no I didn't see anything that's verified that, but that was generally the sentiment was pretty, the investors and the retail investors in the market was pretty pissed off with, because we saw a staggeringly quick dump for Internet Computer. The next thing, obviously, the chart is as shit as it gets. You know, you're looking at a high of $365, and now it's at $6. I mean, if you're talking back to the previous all-time high, you're looking at a 60x. That's a big, big ass. And the other thing that people need to bear in mind, or not necessarily bear in mind, so yeah, the recent revelations about Ava Labs, you know, there was a guy that Carl Roach was, by his own statements, there was a deliberate scheme to intoxicate him. He says that their videos that came out on Crypto Leaks were highly edited and spliced out of context. There have been statements saying that someone working for the leader of Definity was actually participating in this sort of attempt at taking people down. It's a very unusual situation. It's very nasty. It's very insidious. It doesn't help. No one wants to be dragged into that kind of thing. And it's something you got to bear in mind, because again, like I've spoken about it with regards to Avalanche. Avalanche could get hit by that. And if it turns out that Internet Computer or Definity were involved in this situation, again, they can get hit by it. You know, these kind of moves are going to affect, the SEC are going to start paying attention to them now. And if they are guilty and can be found guilty, it's not going to end well. The thing I'll say about Internet Computer is they've got very, 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 very strong links with the biggest people in the space. That bodes well. If they hit their aspirational targets of basically being what underpins Web3, then of course they're going to have enormous success. But even at this point, you know, can it go up 60 times? That would put it at a market cap of 90 billion. It's possible, but it's unlikely. I don't think it's ever hitting its all-time high again. And you bear in mind, there's still more tokens to come out. Still another, basically double the amount of tokens to come out. Not quite, but when that total supply is out, then times it by 60, you're talking about 180 billion market cap. Don't see that happening. So I don't think it can hit its all-time highs again. But I do believe it's going to capitulate far more. I wouldn't be surprised to see it at $1 or thereabouts, or even $2, during this bear cycle. And that could be a decent investment at $2, because it consistently sort of kept peaking back above $40 multiple times, or thereabouts. So if you got in at $2, maybe you're going to get 20x. But is it going to have success? And that's the question. That's the question I want to pose. I think the all-time high is impossible. That'll never happen again. This could feasibly make a 10 or 20x for people, particularly if there's capitulation for it down to $2 or $3. And they've got strong investors, strong minds, strong company links. That always is a good thing. It's an interesting one. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's going to smash up? Do you think it's going to rock? Do you think it'll break 100 again? Do you think you can get a 20 or 40x off of this again? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to see the coins that I'm buying up in the bear cycle, I've already bought some coins in this bear cycle. I've built my positions in this bear cycle. I'm looking at adding to all of them, as well as throwing in a few new cryptos that I think are absolute quality, that I think are going to have a strong run in the coming, in the next bull cycle. And those coins, I think, can have massive 20, 40, 50, 100x gains. The moment I find one that I believe can do the run that I said Phantom would do, I'll be letting the members know. So if you want to find out what that is, come to the site, read through it. Everything's verifiable because it's all on bloody YouTube. And if you like it, come join me. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.